this dream that I was flying through the universe and hanging out with all the planets and the galaxies. So I think I might have had that dream again about climate change. Did that happen?
Yeah.
Okay. You people all look like you've been recently naked. Did that happen too? Okay. So I guess climate change kind of lies because she's not considered a deity. All the other galaxies laugh at her because they say she thinks she's one of us, but all she's going to do at the most is ruin one fucking tiny planet. We have millions of planets out here, so she's not really one of us, so don't believe her. So let's see. So recently, I won a comedy contest in Santa Fe. And afterwards, one of the other comedians came up to me and said, "Richard, I think you actually cheated." I said, "Why?" He said, "Because you had decades longer than the rest of us to think of funny shit. So you cheated." Okay. So I don't know how this shit works, but literally 3 days later, I think this is because of the metaverse. So damn you, Zucker. Because of the metaverse, 3 days after he said that, all the Confederate states passed a law. Actually, they just tacked it onto the transgender athletes law, which bans transgender athletes from ever leaving the house. And now, no comedian over 50 can ever compete against a comedian under 50 in the Confederate States. And South Dakota, of course. So thank God we have a real governor here. She wouldn't let that shit happen. But recently I heard that Mark Spaghetti Head is actually running ahead of her. So I'm not happy about that. I think it's a lie, but so I sent Mark Spaghetti Head a letter, a campaign ad, and this is it. My name is Mark Marconi, and this is a thing that I authorized. New Mexico is such a shithole. It's such a fucking violent place. It sucks so bad that I've moved my entire family to Texas. Texas, where every fetus is legally bound to be born, and the second they're born, they're giving a gun permit. And they're taught to stand their ground. Of course, when Texas freezes and there's nowhere to go, you can stand your ground somewhere fucking else, like Cancun. Like a certain someone did that a few years ago. So fuck that guy, and fuck Mark Macaroni Head. So I thought I'd tell you a few things about me, because climate change told you a few things about her, so this is my part of the dream now. My name is Richard Wolfson. I'm 100% Jewish, and I have the papers and the penis to prove it. Okay. The second thing you need to know about me is I'm 50% disabled. And the third thing you need to know about me is I have what's called a nonverbal IQ of 80, which makes me a retarded, crippled Jew. So if this was 1943, I would be so fucked. And it might be yet, because Ronchetti still might win. We still might have a Nazi in office. So the other thing is, because I'm Jewish, I have a thing about the Klan. I hate the fucking Klan, and they're not too fond of me either. So I've done this Klan joke, even in the South, and I'm not dead, so I guess they like being made fun of. Maybe they have a sense of humor, which the other MAGA assholes have no sense of humor. Donald Trump has never told a joke in his entire life, and he prides himself on never laughing. So this is my KKK joke. What do you call a Mexican at a KKK rally?
What?
The gardener. And this is the part that affects me more. What do you call a Jew at a KKK rally?
What?
Lighter fluid. Okay. What do you call a black man at a KKK rally? An idiot. at a KKK rally. Also an idiot. And recently a guy who likes to buy Kanye shoes because they're cheap now. And now that he's one of them, they feel obligated. So I have let's see, anybody else here Jewish besides me? Okay, so there's a joke that all Jews know that no Goyim knows, so I thought I'd share that with you guys. I once went to, do you know what a moil is? A moil is one that does a bris, and a bris is where they cut off the end of your dick. I once saw a cartoon in New Yorker. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen. It was Abraham, an old man, going like this to the sky, and he was saying, "What? You want us to cut off the heads of our dicks?" Hey. Okay. So I went to the moil whose job it is to do that. I said, "Moyle, you've been cutting off the heads of dicks for 40 years. What do you do with all those foreskins?" He said, he pulled and he pulled out a wallet. And I said, "That's all you got in 40 years?" He said, "Well, this is a magic wallet. When you rub it, it turns into a suitcase. And you can take it on a plane, and nobody knows." So, besides the fact that I don't like Mark Manicotti head as governor, I also would never vote for the new Queen of England, Camilla Parker Bowles. And Alex is telling me that, wait a minute, they don't vote, you can't vote for that, you're an American. So I'm gonna call my friends in England and have them not vote for her. And now Alex is telling me, no, they don't vote at all for their queen. It's like, what kind of stupid fucking system is that? I'm glad I'm an American. At least we can still vote up till the next election anyway. And then nobody knows what's gonna happen. So anyway, Camille Parker Bowles sucks. Why, you might ask? Because when Joe Biden went to see Queen Elizabeth when she was still alive, Camilla Parker Bowles went on TV not once, not twice, but 3 times and bitched on the BBC that Joe Biden had farted in front of the Queen. And I say, fuck her. When Donald Trump was president, not only did he fist bump the Queen, I'm not sure, Alex, is that protocol in royalty? You must know more than I do. That doesn't sound right. I think you're supposed to curtsy. You're not supposed to fist bump with the Queen. And then, to top it off, he called her Lizzo. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. And I want to tell that asshole, Lizzo is not the Queen of England. Lizzo is the Queen of all big girl art. Okay, so I'm going to wrap it up now. Okay, so Alec was talking about having stage fright. Does anybody in the crowd have stage fright? Okay. Apparently stage fright is one of the biggest problems. People would rather go get root canal than stage fright. So I can honestly say that in 17 years, I've never ever once had stage fright. 100%. But I can also promise that every audience I've ever performed in front of me has stage fright for me. Like, is that guy gonna fall off the stage? How the fuck are they gonna get him down? Should I dial 911 now and have them on hold? What's gonna happen now? Should I call my cousin, the doctor, to come over? Okay, this is my last little bit. I need to apologize to all the other comedians because I didn't clap for any of you people. And I want to apologize to the ones come after me, like Dawn. I've known Dawn for a decade, and I never clapped for her once. So I apologize to Alec and Dawn and Rusty and Trip and everybody, because I'm not going to clap for any of you people. So my name is Richard Wolfson.
Yeah.
Give it up. Check, check, mic check. Can you turn up a little bit? Perfect, thank you. Give it up for Richard Wolfson, everybody. Y'all having a good time? Cool, all right, good to hear. Richard reminded me of a joke. He mentioned stage fright. I do have stage fright. In fact, my stage fright is so bad that if I go into a men's restroom and I'm standing at the urinal and a line forms behind me, I can't go. No, but here's the best part. I'll flush the toilet pretending that I went to act like a man. Shit, to act like I'm not scared. I'm not scared of you people. Shit. Cool. So we got a couple more comics coming up.